Hi guys, this is Shubhajit from IW. Sir, over here. Here.
Yeah, hi.
Shubhajit from IWM Buzz. First of all, lovely trailer. Actually, beast लग रहे थे आप. Genuinely, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको when I saw you over there. Fantastic stuff going in. This is about a blend of tiger and lion एक साथ मिलके. It's a lot of fearlessness attitude. अगर मैं देखा जाए तो अगर मैं वैसे बोलूँ, it talks a lot about fearless attitude. अगर मैं आपको पूछूँ कि in your real life, maybe that one instance or that one thing that you have done very fearlessly and you actually felt like कि हाँ यार एकदम शेरों वाला काम किया है.
My career.
Love it. That's a CTMR answer, of course.
Yeah, just my career. Yeah.
Thank you. We love one-word answers.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Seema from
Hi,
First Post.
Seema, how are you?
Hi, very well, thank you. Well, I was watching the trailer in the morning live, and it was so exciting. The kind of crowd cheering, and it was an experience by itself. I want to ask Jagannath sir and Vijay. We have been discussing this over here. Like, how do you all make these masala entertainers with so much conviction? Because unless you have that conviction, and we have been lapping up, these kind of masala entertainers. So can you tell us where, like lion and tiger, the crossbreed, to make the audience believe this?
We grown up watching masala movies. Mostly, I'm a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan, Dharmendra movies. All his movies are masala movies only. We are still following that actually.
And like a small flashback, like Puri sir is one of the, like I call him the original gangster of commercial cinema. Like when he came into the industry, when he debuted as a director, he started with the film called Badri Down South, which was a huge blockbuster, and every film of his has consecutively been huge. All his films have been made into Tamil, remade, not by him, but remade into Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Bhojpuri, Bengali, into blockbusters, even Hindi. Ranveer happened to make one with Rohit Simba into a huge blockbuster himself. So he thinks that way and he lives that way, and that's his style. And every actor, I think, once should do a film with him. It's an absolute pleasure to do this. Like, you enjoy it even while shooting it. It's fun to do it, and it's a blast to watch it on screen.
Hi, this is Roshni from First India. My question is for Vijay, to your left. This side?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
विजय, मेरा सवाल आपके लिए है कि सभी आपके डेब्यू का इंतजार कर रहे थे.
Hi.
Yeah, सभी आपके डेब्यू का इंतजार कर रहे थे, आपके fans. So how do you see this Bollywood debut as a boon for Bollywood or boon for South industry?
A boon for Bollywood or South industry?
Yeah.
I see it as me getting to live a dream, a personal dream of mine. And I'm seeing it as I love telling stories, and I love telling it to huge audiences, huge auditoriums, and what bigger auditorium than India. So I just see it as a personal dream and ambition coming to life.
Lovely. Also, we can see the crossbreed thing, जहाँ हम देख सकते हैं कि इंडस्ट्री में जब भी कोई बॉलीवुड की फिल्म आ रही है तो उसे साउथ के एक्टर्स प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, साउथ की फिल्म आ रही है तो बॉलीवुड के एक्टर्स प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. वी कैन सी रणवीर हियर. हाउ डू यू सी दिस क्रॉस ब्रीड इन द इंडस्ट्री?
Cinema, first of all, I need to thank Ranveer for being here and being the absolute bomb of energy that he is. He was even like touching me, doing my touch up and wiping off the sweat of all of us before we came onto stage. The film industry has always been an industry where technicians from the south were always working in north. We always had actresses working down south. Anil Kapoor sir debuted down south. Directors have been making stuff up north. Sridevi ma'am was from the south. So it's been an industry which has always, now it's loud, but we've always been working with each other. It's just that now we are doing cinema where the entire country watches, and it's about time that this happens. I think I'm looking forward to the day where it's no longer called North and South, and it's just called Indian cinema and Indian actor. That is what we should look towards, and that is what we should look towards. Yeah.
विजय जी, ट्रेलर बहुत प्रॉमिसिंग है. जिस तरह का लुक्स है और बॉडी पे आपने काम किया, काफ़ी वक्त लगता है. एक तरफ कुछ ऐसे भी होते हैं एक्टर्स जो साल में 5-6 फिल्में भी करते हैं. आपने ये फिल्म किया, काफ़ी वक्त लगा होगा. तो आपका क्या प्रेफरेंस रहता है? अगर आपको 4-5 फिल्में साल में ऑफर हो तो क्या आप किसको तवज्जो देंगे? आप एक कैरेक्टर के पीछे वक्त देना या आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फिल्में करना चाहेंगे?
मैं मल्टीटास्किंग नहीं कर सकता हूँ, कंफ्यूज्ड हो जाता हूँ। तो मेरा इजी है कि एक ही पिक्चर एक बार करूँ, तो वो मेरा कैपेसिटी और कैपेबिलिटी है, वही करता हूँ, एक ही पिक्चर करता हूँ।
All right, my next question.
अनन्या,
Sorry.
यू सेंटर। मेरा सवाल ये था, बहुत कमाल का किरदार आपका दिखा हमें, और ऑन स्क्रीन तो आप बहुत कमाल के हैं ही, ऑफ स्क्रीन भी कमाल के, क्योंकि आपके टैलेंट कमाल के टैलेंट होते हैं। एक तो बहुत ही वायरल हुआ था कि आप टंग से नोज को टच कर सकते हैं, तो क्या कुछ नया टैलेंट आप में ऐड हुआ है जो हमें बताना चाहेंगे हम लोगों को?
नहीं, अभी इतना ही टैलेंट है, अगर कुछ नया आएगा तो बताऊंगी आपको।
Karan, hi, I want to ask you something, digressing a bit.
Very
Oh.
cheeky fellow you are, huh? Very cheeky guy. Huh?
Karan,
Hi Vijay,
Yes.
Samina here from Times of India.
Yes,
Hi.
Samina.
Hi.
Hi.
The question is to you. In the movie, in the trailer, we see that you have this problem called dysphagia while talking, while trying to speak and all. How was that for you to enact and do something like that? Because it's quite difficult to even there. In the entire trailer launch, we see that that you are having difficulty in speaking and all, and at the same time, you are known as liquor.
You used a complicated word. I called it stammer. If it's the same thing, it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I have a stammer in the film for sure, and that's what made this. It added a whole different layer of humor and incapacity of like somebody who's so strong, and he's like visually and like he's so strong and he can fight 100 people but can't even get an "I love you" out of his mouth. What is his life, and how does he do the things he want to do and be successful? So it was a very interesting layer. It was very hard the first 2-3 days. It was really hard, but then once we got it, I just had fun with it, and I love it.
And Vijay, one question for you also.
Yes, sir.
While facing Mike Tyson, we know that man still at this stage can knock out anybody in one punch itself. Any fear, any anxiety? What were the butterflies?
My mom was very worried. She texted everyone in the.
She would call me like before we went to the US for the shoot. His mom would just, Mike Tyson, Amma, be careful, Amma, please. She calls him Chinnu. So my Chinnu, my Chinnu, you please take care of my Chinnu. She called millions of times, and once we started shooting, I sent her a video of how they were chilling together, laughing together, like as though they are like bachpan ke dost, Mike Tyson and Vijay. Then she's like, okay, fine.
She definitely did like lots of pujas and put lots of vibhuti and kumkum on me and sent me. I still got punched though in the shoot, but I'm alive and sitting here and answering questions, so I guess it kind of worked, her puja.
I'm sorry, I have a question for Vijay. I have something to say. Actually, there's somebody who asked you a question about South and North, and you said that you want to see a day when there would be no divide. Honestly, even if you go on Wikipedia today, I know everybody's going to say that you're saying it to everybody, but if you go on Wikipedia today, you are an Indian film actor only who primarily works in different language films. You are not a South Indian actor anymore. Nobody is actually, not even a Bollywood film actor. So there is a change in perception. The acceptance that you have towards the trailer shows it for you, Ananya, and the entire team. How do you take this love? Do you feel that the audience doesn't feel that way actually anymore?
I saw that the audience were giving me lots of love for films that I was making in Telugu. They were watching Arjun Reddy on Amazon and showering love. They were watching Dear Comrade on YouTube, dubbed in Hindi, which I don't even approve of the dubbing, and still showing so much love. And they were showing films of mine that did terribly in my own language. They were showing love. So I was like, it's about time I did something in their language, man. When there is this amount of love coming, you need to take 10 steps towards them and make cinema when they're enjoying you and giving you this love. So it did give motivation to do this film, and it's great that that on Wikipedia I'm called an Indian actor, and yeah, those are my thoughts.
Vijay, आपके social media
Sorry, this will have to be this gentleman has one last question that we have to call this an evening.
My name is Sohail and I'm from Indian Bollywood.
Yeah, that will be the last question.
Congratulations to the entire team. The trailer is fantastic. विजय, मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगा, जिस तरह की फिल्म इतनी चर्चा में थी, आपका जो हेयर स्टाइल था वो भी बहुत चर्चा में था, like I think so कि even Ananya and everyone going to agree on that thing. When you had a haircut, like how much
वो
emotional
बाल मैंने
that
बचा
thing
के
was,
रखे हैं.
मैं वही पूछना चाह रहा हूँ.
ऑक्शन करूंगी.
Can I hear the other question also? Karan said is the last question. I'll pick what to answer. I know. What's the question? क्या? Oh shit. Yeah, hair. बहुत अच्छा लगा hair.
How much emotional you were, like I think
Okay.
you had stayed for such a long time with the long hair, and I think so even the girls were crazy.
Hair
about
keeps
it.
growing. There's no
I
emotion.
know, but then
I cut it. It will grow in 2 months.
All right. He has.
And Ananya,
The good thing is that he has hair, which is always a rarity.
Yeah.